Well, we were horrendous offensively tonight. That's where it got away from us. Like, 5 runs, we give up, and it's a good day to hit, and they're not playing great defense early in that game. We had some opportunities, and the things that we've done so well this year as an offensive group and just as a team in general, we didn't do today. Just didn't have enough grit in there at the plate. Too many strikeouts, didn't move the ball. Things that we've cleaned up as the year's gone along, and it was just a really disappointing effort from that standpoint.
I feel like you were past that a little bit, given how you guys have kind of swung the bats the last few weeks.
Yeah, I mean, it just obviously wasn't. It was one of those nights, and I felt like we had a good game plan going into it. I mean, we had traffic early. We don't get the bunt down. Then I thought we were really passive, and not swinging at pitches that we knew we were going to get, and in places that we knew we were going to get them. And then as the game kind of got going, even though we got back into it, we got started swinging out of the hand because we were on our heels early. That's usually the way that it works.
But what was different or maybe similar about tonight's game compared to some of the Creighton games you've had in the last couple of years?
I don't know. I can't even think about that right now. I'm not even. I mean, they've all been tightly contested games, and tonight was not our night. Credit to Creighton. I mean, they punched us out 14 times. Didn't give us a whole lot of free passes in terms of walks.
When it wasn't working well early, just kind of how did you try to motivate them, 5 innings in, 4 innings in?
Well, after about the first half of the game, I called them up and said, hey, it couldn't have gone much worse than the beginning of this game, and we started getting it going a little bit, but, like I said, we had a runner third, less than 2 outs. We don't put the ball in play, and, we've been picking each other up throughout the year when that happens, and we just didn't do it tonight.
Was the plan with Walsh about what it was, or would you guys like to see a little more length?
We were going to let him go. I mean, obviously we're chasing runs right there. They had a few hits off of him and a couple of ground balls with eyes. And, Tyner Horn hadn't thrown, and we didn't throw him out there because we just wanted to see him. I mean, he's got good stuff and thought we could get some stops. But Walsh, I thought he did fine tonight. Obviously, the 2-run homer was a great swing by their guy.
What ground ball can he give you off the bench tonight?
Yeah, he sparked us. He sparked us. He's a good hitter, and it's a kind of a difficult situation with his injury and the way Sanderson's swinging the bat. We got to figure out a way to get both those guys in the lineup.
Besides what you guys did wrong, just what did Creighton do well tonight?
Well, they pitched well, and they got big hits when they needed them, and they put the ball in play. I mean, you have timely hitting, and you pitch. You got a chance, and we didn't do any 3 of those things, and they did all 3.
Is the vibe different in this rivalry? I mean, they make no bones about it, making this a bigger game on their side. And just do you feel that intensity in a game?
Yeah,
like
I mean, we've played with a lot of intensity all year long. So I mean, we've welcomed that, and we brought that on, and we were, I guess, like I said, I mean, we just didn't execute very well.